By documented history, we read that oil was first discovered in 1956 in Oyebode Delta State, a discovery credited to Shell BP, and just 2 years after, Nigeria produced its first 5,100 barrels and had the first shipment same year. However, the black gold, which has brought so much fortune to Nigeria as a country and taken an elevated place of being 90% of Nigeria's earning capacity till date, is almost responsible for a myriad of controversies. One of such questions some folks have raised is this one.
There is no oil-producing state. The only oil-producing state is the Nigerian state itself. So what they claim is the offshore oil is actually the oil of the north. If anybody should own it, it's the north.
So, does Alhaji Bugaje's claim true as regards the north being in position to claim ownership of oil?
It cannot be the north. I don't think they are serious in contending that the wealth or the resources in the Niger Delta belong to the northern states. That's untenable.
By designation, the region that currently has crude beneath their soil and water are called the Niger Delta states and largely located at the south-south region. That also confers on them the entitlement called 13% derivation as enabled by law. They have also bore the burden of exploration.
God did not make a mistake by putting those resources in the territory they inhabit. And since they suffered the brunt of oil exploration in terms of pollution, degradation of the environment, genetic mutation, I mean, when you flare gas day in, day out, there are consequences. It is those who reside in the area of the flaring where transactions go on, oil exploration go on, that pay the price. So people who are far removed from the Niger Delta, they can't experience the privations of people who have no other place of residence but this area. So if you live in the far north and where you don't have any oil, you can't lay claim to the deposits that are found in the areas inhabited.
In the recent past, there has been renewed expression of discontent over the practice of fiscal federalism, inclusion in scheme of affairs. That has prompted the late action by federal governments to right the wrongs, perhaps acknowledging that burden and benefit should go together.
We must recognize that the Niger Delta is the source of the sustenance and the mainstay of Nigeria. So you can't just ignore the wishes of those people. So I think Nigeria has to face up to the reality, tell ourselves common truths that we are interdependent and we have to accommodate the needs and interests of all Nigerians because it's not fair.
Controversies like this, if poorly handled, breeds consequences of hurting an already aggravated situation. In the days leading to the amnesty granted by the former President Umaru Yar'Adua, production was down to 700,000 barrels from over 2 million per day. Economic activities also grounded, expatriates leaving the country unmerced until dialogue prevailed. Those dark days should be gone forever. Olu Phillips, Channels Television News.